Hello, I'm Robert, and you're welcome here in my business little shop. On today's episode of What's on My Workbench, I've got a project that's a fairly easy project, but a fun project. And it's making this leather shopping tote, or you could use it as a travel tote. We'll go through it step by step. I'm really excited. I bought this piece of slate blue leather recently, and it says tote all over it. So we'll jump into the video here. I hope you're having a great day. So to make this shopping tote, I started off by cutting me a piece of leather. This one's a little lighter than I normally do. This is about a 2 to 3 ounce. I usually like a 4 or 5 or even 6 ounce leather. This one's really interesting. It's got this scar on it here, this brand, and I'm going to make it so that this is visible on the face of the tote. And I start off with a piece of leather that typically I start off with a piece of leather that is 16 by 31, but I'm going to make this one a little bit longer, and I'm going to turn back, roll down the top edge on the tote. I thought it would give it a little more rigidity here. This will be here at the top of the bag. I think it's going to look good. The next thing I need to do is find the halfway point and cut out a notch here for folding it into a tote. This was 33, so that would be 16 and a half as the center. I'm going to use a pin, maybe it'll be a little easier to see. It can be cut off anyway. There's my mark. I need 4 3/4. So that's 2 3/8 on each side. And then it's cut 3 inches. And just repeat. I'll set this aside for a moment. I need 2 handles, and they're 1 inch by 15. I'm going to cut it a little bit long, and then I can use the round end punch on them. Okay, this is what it's going to look like. Next thing I need to do is I need to sew this rolled edge on the top, and this is thin enough I don't need to skive it. If you got thicker leather, you'll want to skive this. I want a 1 inch fold down on each side. So I need to put a line here 2 inches in. So I'm going to put clips here along the edge. Just try to keep it lined up while I get her sewn. I call this my market bag, just a simple bag. I have had a few people buy them and use them for purses. I've even installed a crossbody strap on some, longer handles on others. Now that I've got the side panels sewed together, we need to do this that makes the bag shape. It's really simple. It goes this way. The hardest thing is sewing around this seam here. I just need to get this lined up and pinned in place or clipped in place. And I will sell this one as truly one of a kind. There's not another one out there, I'm sure of it, in this color and with that brand showing. Be cool if I could find the ranch that brand came from. And I have done these hand sewn. They can be hand sewn, obviously. I usually do a back stitch right here in case I have any problems getting over this seam. And I have to start over. And then I back stitch that seam in. And I'll back stitch here at the end to lock this in. All right, turn the right side out. I don't know if you can see the brand very well there or not. There's the brand. I think I may have lost you for a minute there. I used a 1-inch punch and I created some reinforcement spots for these screws. I'm gonna use Chicago screws to fasten it on there. You could sew it on if you liked, or you could use just regular rivets. And I went ahead and cut a 1x5 inch, used the round end punch on it. I'm going to put that on the inside of the bag in case someone's using it as like a travel clutch and they want to clip their keys on the inside. And I realize I don't really need a reinforcement washer at the top because of that thickness there. That one's got the clip on it. There we go. Just gonna clip those strings and we are done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I think you'll agree it's a fairly easy project, but yet makes for some really nice gifts. Got Christmas coming up, so keep those gift giving and idea. There you go. I think you'll agree that's a fairly easy project. It can be hand sewn just as easily. Obviously not as quickly as a sewing machine, but you can get her done. And with Christmas coming up, makes nice holiday gifts. So look for people on your list that you might want to make one of these for as well. Just keep in mind that you can use about any leather, but the heavier weight leathers will be harder to turn right side out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.